Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching from. This is extreme news, especially news that is coming from southeastern Nigeria. Our topic today is what are the southeastern governors doing when the herders, FULANI herdsmen terrorists have successfully, invaded the whole forest in the southeastern Nigeria, taking over the whole villages and communities, going into the urbanity to kidnap and kidnap and kidnap, asking for money, requesting for life over how many months now? To the extent that Ohanes Ndibo has given them, the southeastern governors, the last day of this month. It started from April and it's gonna expire on 30th April. That is 30 days ultimatum to tackle FULANI herders terrorism in the southeastern Nigeria, or else that action will be taken by the Igbo race. Because we've actually seen that the governors are not doing enough, especially Hope Uzodinma, Peter Mba, Charles Soludo, and the Nwaifu of Ebonyi State, governor of Ebonyi State. A man that forced himself on the people of Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State people did not vote for Nwafu. It was imposed on them by his predecessor, Dave Umahi. That's why Nwafulefu could not see anything good in Ebonyi State to preserve the people, to secure the land, to protect the indigenes of that state. Because forcefully he imposed himself on them. It wasn't the will or mandate of given by the people. It was the wrong choice, a choice, individual's choice, personal choice by Dave Umahi, the predecessor of Nwafu, Governor Nwafu. So what am I trying to, say here? The picture I'm trying to paint is that Soludo is not doing enough to secure the Anambra State. Soludo was busy building roads that are meant for animal tracks. Owanchi. Look at Ekulobia Road, newly constructed. At the junction, Ekulobia Junction there, trailer, 24 tire, 16 tire, 18 tires, could not revise. They could not turn. I don't know what to understand. The junction is too tiny, too narrow. It is not wide enough for long vehicles. Turning there, it is dangerous. It connotes traffic danger, to the last degree. Long trailers, long vehicles could not turn. And you are telling me that you are starting or beginning from where Obiano and Obi stopped. Soludo has failed because actually, I don't know why he just turns recently an errand boy to the FULANI Janjaweeds. Soludo just want to join the host of others to deny the Igbos their allocations, the security votes that come into my state, Anambra State, on monthly basis. Now Soludo has turned an emperor over us within the Anambra. FULANI herders are everywhere in the forest, Nkwele is now Konsugbe forest, Atani forest, in the forest they settle there. Everywhere in Anambra State, in Oka State, on the way to Enugu State, Oji River, everywhere in Ezu River, Ibariam Forest, Nando Forest, Okuzu Forest, Inteje Forest. FULANI herders are there. And Soludo is busy running after, chasing after native doctors. Even some pastors are not even left out. Soludo is against pastors, is against native doctors, is against traditional worshippers. I don't think these people connote economic problem. Yes, in my state, the people that pose dangers to the economy of southeastern states' economy are the governors. Hope Uzodinma is number 1, Peter Mba number 2. Number 3 is Charles Soludo. Nwafulu of Ebonyi State is number 4. I wonder what you might be thinking about me or of me when I have never mentioned Alex Oti. A governor that contested under Labour Party political platform, a God-given angel to Abia State. Abia State is a state I know left stagnated for over 24 years now. I named them. Theodore Oji succeeded Ojo Zokalo of Igbere, and they actually messed up, rubbished, that state for good 24 years. Theodore Oji went, Okezie Epazu, Okezie Obukezie Epazu, started from where Oji and his son stopped. An opulent affluenza. Theodore Oji's son is suffering from affluenza, a disease actually caused by too much wealth. Opulence. When there is much wealth, money, everything you want. There is a difference between rich, I am rich and I'm wealthy. Theodore Oji's son become an affluenza to the people of that state, collecting money from truck pushers, collecting money from every borehole, collecting money from Akara women that are selling tomato and the ose. Just imagine that kind of dastard act, wicked cruelty, of man against fellow man going on in Abia State. Previously, not now, because Alessoti has come, an educated man. When you see a man that is educated, it is in his character, written all over his faces. Alessoti is an educated man. A man that is educated is supposed to have human feeling, sympathy, general benevolence. Is it? For fellow man, you must bless him. You must be a godly man. That's what Alessoti is, a banker, a lawyer, and I believe he totally knows his right. He acknowledges his right, not knowing it. There's a difference between knowledge and acknowledgement. Alessoti is he. So what I'm trying to say is that he's trying to secure Abia people by employing Eastern Security Network. Our people, Igbo Joint Security Task Force, headed by the then Major General Ihejiroka, the former chief of army staff during Jonathan regime, that actually outsmarted the modus operandi of the Boko Haram insurgents in the north. Hey, applauded by Transparency International as one of the smartest soldiers of his time during administration of Jonathan. Courtesy, the kind of record he set, fighting Boko Haram, tit for tat, money for money, blood for blood, eye for eye, an eye for an eye. Ihejiroka is the chief security of that state, Abia State, and is doing well. A man's past record actually says or speaks good of him presently. That is Major General retired Ihejiroka. Oga, work harder than when you were working for Jonathan. For Nigerians during Jonathan regime, work harder in Abia State. It is your home state. That's where you come from. For whatever a man reaps in his younger age, he's gonna repeat when he grows old. Remember, it is your state. Work well. Don't ever look at the Fulanis. Don't ever look at the bandits, the kidnappers all over Abia State. Show them Chege. Tell them that you are from that state. General Ihejiroka, I applaud you. I respect you. I like you as a good uncle and brother. I still eulogize you, I still rain praises, doxologies for you. You are not God anyway, but I believe that God is the one giving you the strength. It is not by your power, neither by your power nor by your strength. It is by the mighty hand of God. Keep the pace up. General Ihejiroka, you are doing well. So Alessoti has been, on the news for how many months, years, since inception of his election in Abia State, as one of the best, as the best governor of the federation. You are doing well. Don't mind Pitamba na bamba na abali ndi Enugu mba, obu iwe mba, abali bamba na Enugu State, abali bamba na Enugu State. I'll be want to see you work, do good work for Ndi Enugu. Secure that region. Not when Fulanis attack, you keep mum, sellotaping your mouth because you are an errand boy. Peter Mba, you are an errand boy to the Fulani Janjaweeds in the north, thereby making you a bastard Igbo. Because when you're a good Igbo man, you defend Igbo man. Like I'm doing, like Ojukwu did, like Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Peter Mba, begin to understand your ancestry. Where you come from matters. Failure to acknowledge where you come from, you become what? A bastard. So what I'm trying to say is that the securing southeastern Nigeria should be paramount among all the southeastern states. They should prioritize security. Priority of the southeastern Nigerians now should be security. Lives and properties over there should be highly secured. That is when you are doing good. I mean, I'm addressing the whole governors of the southeastern states. That is it. Peter Mba is not doing well. Charles Soludo is busy looking after witch doctors, native doctors. Yes. Hope Uzodinma is not serious. He has been on it, miming, disaliving, chasing out youths at Omoma community where he comes from, miming, neutralizing people from his kinsmen. That is uncalled for. Governor, being a governor, you should dispense what? Democratic good governance. Let people feel dividend of democracy in your state. You are not supposed to turn against the people you are governing. I mean your subjects. The first military operation since 1970, when Nigerian Biafra civil war abruptly ended, was orchestrated, machinated by Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, inviting Nigerian military clique again to operate in the southeastern Nigeria, bombarding certain villages and communities ablaze. Inferno, it burnt, got consumed all our properties in the southeastern Nigeria. Wow, what an abomination. Abominable act. Since 1967, 68, 69, 70, no military operation, no Igbo governor has ever allowed another military operation in Igbo land, except Hope Uzodinma. Very, very unfair. Hope has actually neutralized in their thousands Igbo youths in various communities. And I hope that Igbo scribes, educated men, are waiting. When Hope Uzodinma steps down, he must visit International Criminal Court, ICC. No matter how federal government defends him, because I know he might not like to abscond into the United States. If he tries it, they are waiting for him in USA. Hope will not try it into Australia. If he does, we have many able-bodied Igbo men, wealthy Igbo men waiting for him in Australia. Is he going to abscond into Europe? Europe with bad belly that hate Africa. No matter where he goes, I think the Igbo man must actually prevail over European, EU member nations that have actually destroyed this Africa, let me say dark continent. Oyibo not like us, so white man don't like black man at all. Look at the kind of nickname they gave my continent, my motherland, Africa. They said we are the dark continent. Which dark continent where we pray every day, pray more than you, believe God more than you? It's because our political leaders are brainwashed into answering sir, becoming slaves to you in Europe there. In the Western world, political leaders in Africa have turned themselves to slave, engaging on all manners of servilities and servitude. Answering sir to the white man, the white supremacist. People like us, we say no. Don't you say that? See that I'm saying no. People like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you say no. Africa must be paid back what you have actually looted out of this continent 600 years ago. Slavery continued from 1492 and ended 1863, 1880 something, meaning that slavery continued and it proliferated on the continent of Africa for over 400 years. Western Europe, America, the white, everybody, you must pay African continent back what you have stolen from us here. Reparation is it, not compensation. That's why each and every great leader that comes to hold or manage the affairs of this continent, you always ally with their pig brothers, brainwash brothers, host them on a bloody coup. Look at Traore Ibrahim escaping over 20 coup d'etats in 1 year. 20 coup d'etats, because this my brother, a young boy of 36 years. Oh my God, 36-year-old Ibrahim Traore, the head of state of Burkina Faso, is meant well for his country. That's why the white, the Western world, they don't like him. America, please, oh, Rocha is in love with Burkina Faso. United States, I beg, make una love Burkina Faso, make una no fight him. Allow Ibrahim Traore. We want to see a spate of changes that will take Africa by storm. After all, if Traore is not hosted through coup d'etat, I think other African countries will emulate him. That is when we are inviting young military officers to take over from these bloody wicked African politicians, errand boys to the white supremacists. Europe, Asia, Australia, America, so on and so forth. These are the people that mastermind rigging of elections, presidential elections that is conducted in every countries on this continent. The white are the problem. European observers, Asian observers, United Nations observers. They are thieves. They come here to make sure that they put people like Tinubu, Muhammad Buhari, who could be answering sa to the West, thereby selling off our natural resources to them, free of charge. African, though, you are very sick. I have come to tell you that southeastern Nigeria has suffered loss and loss of marginalization, exploitation, and oppression over the years. Since Nigerian Biafran Civil War, southeastern Nigeria has been neglected. Look at Yoruba man mocking Igbo man, mocking Obi, that Obi will never win an election, trying to exonerate, praise, promote this current deadly regime of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Simple, because Tinubu is from southwest. Time is coming when the sun shall actually rise again from southeast. We must go. Biafra must go. Listen and listen good. Biafra. M-U-S-T. Vacate Nigeria. Thank you for listening. This is Extreme News with your man, Ralph Tresvant. You're welcome. See you again. Subscribe from my YouTube channel. Hit notification bell, like, share among your contacts and friends. Thank you so much for watching.